I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place, my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. I'm barely breathing and breathing to that ground, but each and every time we all stand up, stop like to yourself and me, true to yourself, and that might be we both can exceed destiny. So let's shout it out. You will feel love, but I'm right by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall, repeat over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hand right now. You are the place, my only home. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, we can one day whisper like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know, I know, I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to new tomorrow. The crowd that can let it be, you give me strength and give me faith. To darkness, darkness, let's find hell on the love. Sparks just like Hibana. Come, light up like Hibana.
Okay, here we go yet again. Welcome back, friends, strangers, and enemies, and hello, RandomMark0 and Poima. Welcome to the stream. How are you two doing? Last time we left off in Tales of Arise, Dohalim was joining the party, and also the knight with the great butt, which I do not remember her name, but, yeah, I think we have a full party now, and we're gonna see what else we have in store for us. You just woke up and I started streaming? Well, I'm glad that you could tune in, RandomMark0. Hopefully you're not, too tired.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I just had to message my friend real quick. I didn't know if he wanted to tune in or not. He said that if he was still awake, he would, but he may be asleep by now. What are you saying,
I think
RandomMark0?
Total senses something.
Okay, we got another owl around here.
That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
Well, it's around here somewhere. Oh, your head fell on your keyboard. Alright. Let's deal with these Zoogles real quick.
You don't escape!
No!
I can handle it! I'm on!
Yeah, I keep learning all these moves, but I don't know how to use them again. And I fucked up the Stardust attack again as well.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Oh, landed that one.
Girl ever say no.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Landed that Stardust attack as well.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a
Okay,
part
there
of
we
your
go.
everyday.
10 out of 10, game gave you depression and you cried. How did this game give you depression? Like,
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
I did spoil myself with this, and, Apparently it has a happy ending, so I don't understand why people keep telling me that it's sad. Like, when my friend came over before, he told me to get ready for
There's
something depressing, but it sounds like it's an overwhelmingly positive ending from what I looked into.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
I'll see. Okay.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
Okay,
You
that's...
must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you.
Yeah, I was
Here,
gonna say, that's
let me
kind
show you
of,
how it's done.
Yeah, that's kind of, how you fish. Anyway, last stream of this was sad. Oh, because, her brother died?
Where should I cast my line?
Over there.
Looks like I lost it.
Wait, what?
Looks like I lost it.
What am I even doing?
All right. Good fishers always keep their cool.
Sure read the tutorial, dum-dum. Yeah, that probably would have been a good idea.
All right. I'll get you next time.
Oh, so it's supposed to press in all directions when I'm luring it in, not just left and right. Okay. This time for sure. Oh, for Christ's sake. No! No! You fuck off. Go away, you assholes. Stop trying to promote that shit in my chat. God damn.
There we go. I'll get you
Damn it.
next time.
Supposed to press the opposite direction it says on the screen? Okay.
Dagnabbit!
Okay,
It got
that
away.
that didn't work either. Also, welcome, Cosmic Corona Echo. How are you doing tonight? You got PTSD from this? Fishing was rough at the end of the game.
Okay, change of plans.
Wait, what? Oh, did I hit something else by mistake? God damn it.
Reel it in. That was disappointing.
Hit the green?
I've got something. That was disappointing.
I don't understand how it keeps doing that. Hold the stick in the arrow direction. Why the fuck did you tell me to go in the opposite direction, Random Mark Zero? I would have had this by now if you would have been accurate.
All right. I'll get you next time.
Damn it. We do a little bit of trolling. Fuck off.
Oh, we've got a lively one. Dagnabbit, it got away.
How does this keep happening? I'm doing what you're saying. It's funny, to be honest, it's a skill issue. Fuck off.
All right. You've gotta know when to quit.
Yeah, can we quit, please?
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's all there is to it. You just fail and
Seems like you need to
starve.
have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
sorry.
just-
I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Yeah, let's kill some more Zoogles and
Looks like we're going
get
to
to the
be here
next
for a while.
lord or whatever.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
I think I can live without it.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
And of
You're
course
just in it
she's
for the food.
yeah, she's thinking about
I
food
was
as
hoping we'd
always.
get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Hard pass.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
Yeah, more like thanks for wasting our time. Can we get back to the story now? For real, you have to
Okay.
wait until you get better gear and bait. Also wait until the circle goes into the green. Alright. Hey, you look like you know your way with a rod. I've been fishing a long time and have built up a good collection of equipment for it. I'll share it with you if you're interested, but I want one thing in exchange. All I ask for you is to show me records of any fish you catch. The more you catch, the more equipment I'll hook you up with. If you need anything, I'm always here. Don't be afraid to come and talk to me. How about no? You may have enough for a skill. Maybe. Okay, no, we have to wait a while. How about you, No? Nothing for Dohalim either. And Kisara... Yeah, gotta wait. Get a lot of good skills from fishing? Alright. What the fuck? Okay, and... somehow my chapstick is magically sitting in front of my computer now. Like, I was looking for that during my Persona stream and couldn't find it, and now here it is sitting right in front of me. Somebody's fucking with me. Somebody's screwing around with my stuff. Ooh, you're a lifesaver. Now I can get back to my miss... Sorry, I forget I spoke. Carry on. Don't mind me.
I'm always amazed what healing...
I'm not blind. It literally wasn't here the other day. Yeah, I think my mom's fucking around and misplacing a bunch of shit. Like, I found my,
Or have those two barely spoken a single
popcorn
word to one
container
another?
was misplaced as
I
well.
know,
That was
right?
sitting underneath my
But
desk
after
for some
everything that
reason.
happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey, though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
Rinwell,
You know,
shut
she's
up,
probably
please.
right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
Worst girl.
You
She
might
is
want
starting to
stop
get on my
asking
case a little
permission
bit.
for every little thing while you're at it.
Please shut up.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Now, I'm gonna start calling her Ashley Graves. She's cute, but she sucks. Nuh-uh, it was you know my setup. Okay then. What is on
Something feels
the
odd here. Be on your guard.
right-hand side of my desk, right next to the base of my monitor? Tell me that, Random Mark Zero. She never changes until close to the end. Well, hopefully she's very much redeemed.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Like, I didn't like a lot of the racist shit that she was saying, and,
Good with airborne targets.
she is getting to be a bit of an asshole, too, so, I may agree with you, in regard of her being worst girl. And here I was thinking that she was going to be the Yuffie of the group, and that she was actually going to be my favorite.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
Don't know you don't have any fucking camera in my house? Well, then you don't know my setup, do you?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Okay, more Zoogles. This is a pain. Why can't this Zoogle stand still?
All right.
Perhaps it's time I deploy my secret weapon. I'll stop it right where it stands. What do you got, Dolim? Okay, tutorial.
There's nowhere to run
Wonderful.
from my art. When he slows down, that's our chance.
Wait, what am I pressing? Oh, okay.
I'm on it. Damn it. It's too fast. Stand back. I'll trip it up.
In a vine. Water, hear my feel.
Now we're not. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. No further.
In here. Glacial spear. Freeze Lancer.
Now we're never.
Breaking sword. Hope this works. Radiant pierce.
No further.
Okay, I guess I have to wait for him to lunge at me. There we go.
Now or never.
Fucked up the Stardust attack again. Par for the course with these streams. And fucked up Stardust again. You found out that Twitch has a built-in thing to collab? Yeah, that was the, that was that new update that we did, and a lot of people are pissed off about that. So basically, you can ask anybody who's live if they want to collab with you, and you can either, like, accept or reject. Honestly, that just seems like a pretty good way to piss somebody off. It sounds like it would be a bit of a nuisance, unless you actually have a collab planned out with somebody.
You're mine.
Not in your dreams.
It's over. Slash. Lightning thrust.
Now.
Watch this.
Oh, landed Stardust that time.
Say no more.
And we won. Woohoo.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Don't know if you're a small channel,
Are you curious
think
about
it's
this stuff,
useful, but
Rinwa?
you also see the cons.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure
He
what
might
to
have
think
found
about
some
it,
old den and
in all
relics.
honesty.
They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase.
Find all
I
the
simply
artifacts
love
to get
objects
everyone to
that can
max
give me a
affection.
sense of what their maker was thinking. the
I've just
history
been
that went into
focusing
their
on the
creation.
main story
You
up
see,
to this point.
we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's down in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
but of course.
Okay. Artifacts give you bonuses like extra XP or money to passive skills? Alright.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Fuck it, let's fight him. Hello Jeff Gamer 916, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream.
Now you see what I can do.
Airborne beasts.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine! You're finished!
Hear me, flame of fury! Burning strike!
Be still!
Talon hurricane!
Here I come!
Water, hear my call!
Here I come!
Glacial spear, razor heat! Sleep well.
I should spend on SP but read it well.
You're finished!
Now!
What do you mean by that?
Energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done! Searing flame! Spread! Mega ray! Dance in the wind!
I'm on it!
Air throw!
Kisara, your beloved.
Do it!
Kisara is the one with the great butt, right?
Lightning orb!
Yeah.
There's more where that came from.
Well, with my bias towards
It's so hilly
Erika
around
Lindbeck,
here.
I still think that
I can feel my
Xion
feet
is my
getting
favorite.
blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough.
We
if you're not
worship
used to
her
these sorts of
ass.
trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
I mean, I would, but still, I
Oh
think
yeah.
Xion
We
is
used
my
to run
girl.
up and down these slopes all the time.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Okay, how the hell do I keep learning these different skills and immediately not know how to do them afterwards? Xion is best girl, but Kisara is best mom.
Can you take care of them?
I can agree to that. And Honey OTU likes Doline. Welcome to the stream, Honey OTU. How are you doing?
Why'd you heal me?
I stopped you dying? Thank you.
Take this!
You know, if anything, I expected you'd like the Kirito guy. Long. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot his name for a minute there. You know nothing of him, but you like Sunday from Honkai? Fair enough.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
Kisara is your waifu, keep my hands off. No. You share, Renomark Zero.
You're finished! Lightning thrust!
Here I go. It's over.
Be still!
I'll run you through. Who wants to die next?
I keep fucking up those aerial attacks.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
You're kind of an idiot, Rinwell. I'm not sure if I like you anymore.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
Okay, here I go. I'm not done! Okay, here I go. I'll smash you! You're mine! It's over! Freeze still! I'll finish you here and now! You're finished!
She's about to get humbled. Oh, that's good. Also, nice to see you on YouTube now, Veronica.
You're finished! Swallow blade!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Freeze still!
A banana, let's go! I'm out of ammo.
Take this! It's over!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon
In
Shell!
here!
I'm not
Get on
done!
in there with the others!
Stardust! I'm on it!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Come and face me! I'm on it! You're mine! You're finished!
Dance in the wind!
Marco, no share not in your vocabulary. And now you're talking like Yoda. Nice.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Everyone hanging in there?
Oh, by the way, Kuroneko, I wanted to touch on Honey OTU's question from earlier about Drakengard. If you are interested in streaming that, you can borrow the game once I'm done with it. Like, as soon as my Game Shark memory card comes in, I'm going to try to finish that up, and if you want to borrow it, I'll lend it to you afterwards. Though I probably will try to do that last boss battle at least 3 more times before resorting to cheating.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm on! Here I come!
To be honest, you don't know Law, but Bryce Captain Book is good. Is that the guy's name? I just remember you saying that it was the same guy who did Kirito. I don't know the voice actor by name, though.
When did I get so popular?
Sounds like fun. You're gonna finish Skullblade and then you're gonna play Persona 5. Oh, fun! I think Honey OT would be interested in tuning into those streams as well. She is hyper-fixated on Persona for the time being, so, yeah.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off!
That is another series that she is big into, and, Akechi is her best boy. Another person watched Persona streams. Kuroneko is actually the one who initially tried to get me into Persona, but I only actually kind of gave into it after another person ended up telling me about it. And, yeah, it's another one of my favorite series of all time. And you can ask him, like, initially when I started playing it, I was very negative about it, kind of like the same way I was with Drakengard. I was like, oh, this is stupid, I'm gonna hate this, this is awful, I'm just gonna...
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
I'm just gonna fuck around and not take it seriously, and then once you get to the Futala part, goddamn, I am actually loving this game, and I love these characters. You're going for a platinum on the original? You're not going to be doing Royal?
Let's talk more doing.
You're mine! You're mine!
The enemy wields armor.
Someone seems to see about that.
Nothing new about that.
You're already Platinum Royal? Ah, okay.
I'll finish you here and now.
That's something else that Honey OT was trying to do as well.
You're finished!
I forgot what she said she needs to do. It's like, beating the Reaper, and then there's one more thing that she wants to try to do. I think it was a different Confidant or something.
In an instant!
What does Yoda say when he's on flat screen TV? HDMI. Okay. Order up the premium menu and make cafe. That was it. Okay. Prepare for pain. Kuroneko Persona 5 original is kind of hard to platinum. Well, he's been playing that game longer than any of us, I think, so I think he'll have an easy time with it. Cosmi's best girl in Royal, Makoto in the OG. I think Honey OTU would agree with me that Futaba is best, only because she kinda is Futaba.
I'll crush you!
Watching this while doing a math quiz is a wild experience. Well, now you know how Random Mark Zero feels when he's working on homework and watching my streams.
I'm even stronger than before.
You don't know about Best, but Futaba's your favorite character?
That equipment
Fair
should
enough.
come in handy.
What the hell are these things? Those look like the flowers from Skyrim, the gem blossoms, I think they were called, from the Dawnguard DLC. Tate Kemi's best girl? No, not really. She's in the top 10, but she is not best girl. Not by a long shot. Why the fuck am I going in circles? Your love for anime waifus is vast. Indeed. I'm kinda in the same boat as you. I think Futaba and Marin Kitagawa are my two top favorite waifus. Like, those two actually knocked Raven down a peg, so, yeah.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So, Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this?
Chia the Fortune is also up there. I do not... Oh, her. I thought her name was like Chihaya or something, and my health is dangerously low. Let's, yeah, let's, restore our health. I think it's a E-I-H-A or something like that. I think it's pronounced Chihaya.
Not today! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're finished! Eat glacial spear! Hurricane! It's over! Eagle Flash! I'm doing
Astral energy, full throttle!
Chihaya Mifune, your beloved. Wasn't a big fan of her, to be honest.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Like, I'm trying to remember what my list was. I know that Futaba's #1 and, Sumeri is #2.
I've
then I
noticed
think
that
it was
sometimes
on
we come across
Haru
enemies who fight like
and
you, and try to dodge our attacks
and
at the
then
last
Tay.
second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
I have no
If what
taste.
you're
Fuck
seeking
off.
is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
We kind of saw that
I'm
tutorial
glad
though.
at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall
We
do what
learned
I
this
can
already.
within my modest means to help.
Was I supposed to watch that beforehand? Also, how do we heal you? Oh, R1. Oh wait, no, that's another memory. Or
I just
whatever
noticed
these
none
are-
of you other
whatever
Danans
these are
have
called.
spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia.
I didn't
In
read.
fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
An was
Mine
your first
too.
girl? I think she was
We
most
always
people's
lived in
first
hiding,
girl.
so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
You got
To be
100.
completely honest,
100
I'm
what,
not sure
Poema?
why I don't have one. All the other Danon slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
Her on
No.
the math quiz?
I
Nice.
was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
Can't heal them. I don't have enough CP to do that. Alright, let's, Oh, God. That fucking acronym. CP. Okay. Let's get some more CP, and then the FBI can come and arrest me. I was so preoccupied dealing with Azul, I slipped and fell. Make sure that you don't make the same mistake as me. Reminder for lava. Yeah, I've got some lava over here right now. Gonna drink some of that momentarily.
In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Also, I am 7 streams in, and I'm just realizing how awkward of an acronym that is.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Rise to come! You're mine!
Or would it be referred to as an abbreviation?
Sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a
Yeah, probably abbreviation, but still regardless, it is, yeah, that's very unfortunate.
shouldn't have messed with me!
It's over!
Deal!
Tear!
Get on in there with the others!
No escape!
I never miss!
Now I'm in the groove!
Eagle Fly! Here! I'm out!
Damn it!
Reload!
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
I'm not really built for close quarters combat.
Nor am I. Don't worry. I'll help you keep a wide berth.
Pokemon Go abbreviated combat points. Oh, had I played Pokemon Go before I heard the other abbreviation for that, then I probably would have associated with that, but I'm not a fan of Pokemon, so that's not exactly the first thing that comes to mind.
I think I'm getting stronger.
You're heading out. Good luck with the journey. Thank you for tuning in, Cosmic Corona Echo. And I will see you on Saturday if I do not see you tomorrow. Like, do you work tomorrow? Because if you're free, we can, go to Game Changers again. Also, welcome to the stream, Damn Pretty Kitty. Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really?
Every day?
It's not
Well, I
actually
will
as
see
heavy
you
as it
on
looks.
Saturday, then.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before. But looking back, I've
Isn't
always
Labor
been the
Day
sort to
coming
put
up on
myself
Monday?
in harm's way to
Indeed it
protect those
is.
around me. Even before I joined the Elderman and Sia.
You still work
So,
on Labor
in a
Day?
way,
Well, that's bullshit.
Using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Here I come!
Get on in there with the others! This one's mine!
Well, Alphen's dead.
Radiant Flame! Searing Flame! Reload! Sleep now. Take care! Flame of
I
Fury!
felt fine not too long ago.
Here! Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! What?
First strike! I'll run that frigate dust! Not my finest.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arm!
Steal!
I'll heal you all! I'll bring you back from
Eat
death's
this!
abyss!
I'll run you through!
Resuscitation!
That frigate does it!
I'll heal you all!
Take this!
I may have bit off more than I could
Lightning
chew.
thrust!
That does it!
Here I come!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off! Pretty still!
Talon Hurricane!
Here I come!
Where are you going?
Radiant
Be
Ray!
still!
Eat this! Leave the ensnaring to me.
I'm impressed.
Why is this thing less of a pain in the ass than floating, whatever those are? You live for now? Oh, hopefully you go on living for a long time. Live long and prosper, my friend.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
What was
Okay, now
Kazalik
what?
even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dokhalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
His voice. Honey OT's getting all excited. You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. I don't like that sentiment. That's kind of dumb. The way he played Sunday in Honkai was just, what else did he voice? What other characters from other games? Goddamn voice crack. Nice voice crack. Fuck off.
Brace yourself! This one's tough!
I can't hold on much longer!
Here I come! It's on!
I'm surrounded!
Burn in hell!
Concentrate!
Wait, did I actually hit that thing? A minute there, I was gonna cuss myself out for not being on the ground when I used that.
I can carve through armor! First strike! Take this!
You think he voiced Lewis in Beasters, but I haven't watched it. Yeah, I have not.
You can do it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
Furries are very much an acquired taste, so yeah, I have not seen Beasters.
Not today!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Good anime? Well, if you think it's good, I may have to check
They've
into
really
it
got us on the
sometime.
ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Why are furries always rich and smart? Is this a setup for a joke, like, why did the chicken cross the road? Because I have no idea where you're going with that. No, there's an abundance of furries that are able to just purchase extremely expensive things like fursuits and commissions. Well, maybe if they identify as animals, they're able to get tax breaks. Most of them work in IT, if you remember. Well, clearly I am in the wrong profession then. Maybe I should go full furry myself. Finally be able to afford that Japan trip for, friends and I.
What's that big tower over there?
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danon, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world,
You're gonna go
I think
parallel
it's
to
only
this
fair that
man's
the ones
voice.
who need it should be the ones to
All
perform
right.
the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
Anyone know a
So,
word that
what
starts
you're
with
saying
P
is
and
that
ends
people
in
will just put up with
ORN?
the
You're doing a word
inconvenience
puzzle and
until
your
someone
brain
else
is
comes
racking
along
really
to
hard
fix
for
it
that
for
one.
them?
Try popcorn.
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danons in our group do so now.
Also,
As
what did you
strange
just
as it may
send
be
me?
to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danons in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
You sent me a video, but you
What are you
just
making that face
realized.
for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah.
Yeah,
I ever
I'm
said
going to
anything
have
in
to
the
watch
first
that
place.
later. Gonna be getting to Penacony in a whole while, so might be spoilers. Alright. Well, I'll at least
We should
skim
be
through
able
it a
to
little
cook
bit
here.
and give it a listen later on. What? You couldn't hear me, Sony? The video game is a bit too loud for you? I said you should try the word popcorn if you're looking for a word that begins and ends with those. God, you need to make that angel man sin. I mean, what? Who said that? Honey OTU, never change. You're the greatest. Wait. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. All these are nice weapons. But I cannot create any of them. Oh well.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I don't think we spent very much at all. I think we made a lot more money after selling some of that shit.
I can finally take a breather.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Veggie soup? Yeah, veggie soup.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I'm all ears.
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
You want to stay in bed all day, but there are chores you gotta do later?
Guess I misread the landing.
Yeah, what the fuck was I even supposed to do there?
Not this way, I guess.
Oh. Okay, can't go down there.
Not this way, I guess.
Damn. You got an eyelash the size of your fingernails? The size of your fingernail stuck in your eye again? That hurts. Yeah, or not fingernails, eyelashes getting stuck on the eyeball is quite the pain in the ass. There was one time when I was a kid that I decided to, like, cut the damn things because they kept on getting stuck in my eyes, but, yeah, that made it feel very awkward to blink afterwards. It was like, with cut edges, it was almost kind of like sandpapery in a way. I think that was a mistake on my end.
Looks like trouble with capital T. Together, we've got this.
You once got your fingers crushed, couldn't walk for 5 days, but what? You got your fingers crushed, but you couldn't walk for 5 days. Okay, sure. Wait, is it called fingers or toes? It's toes. Like, that's, yeah, toes.
We are freaking invincible! Alvin and the others truly are strong! What about me? I'm all stuffed up!
Reminds you of how you used to cut your fingernails and spikes. I never did that myself. There was one time that I tried using a file to, sharpen my teeth, but then my parents stopped me because apparently that would destroy the enamel on it. But I wanted sharp teeth like a vampire, so yeah. They had to take that away from me. Apparently dentists out there do like cosmetic work and actually help people get their fangs if they want it now. Saw a couple of videos on the procedure. They like kind of like put in. I think it's like a. I think it's like a crown or it's something like that. I think it's the same procedure as a crown. You just call it fingers because you see no difference. Your toes got crushed, you couldn't walk for 5 days. That makes more sense.
An astral arch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
You know, speaking of crushing feet and shit, I should see about doing the Friday the 13th and Dead by Daylight games again. Because I haven't played those since I broke my foot that one time.
It must take guts to fight without a weapon.
I'm not brave. I just do what I have to.
If you're ever in a pinch, just say the word. Here, look sharp. Lightning fire ready.
I need to be stronger.
Okay, how do I navigate that? Remember that one game that I had, Friday the 13th, where somebody told Jason to eat their ass and I said that I'd do it? Yep, I remember that too. I actually clipped that on my TikTok. Actually, I haven't been posting on TikTok at all. It's like, the only reason I had that stupid app in the first place was to try to draw people to my channel, and that wasn't working, so I kind of just left it alone after that. Still keep getting notifications from the damn thing, though. I've actually been getting much more attention by posting YouTube shorts than TikToks. Though Jack Black has said to use
Still thinking about how to act around
Instagram
Dohalim?
for different posts, because
That
apparently
obvious,
that
huh?
helps with channel growth
Except
as well.
I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Indeed they do.
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we
What the
do.
fuck are you talking about? We had
Understood.
vegetable soup
In that
multiple
case,
times
I'll
already.
just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
Ugh.
Man, why are you complaining?
What is it? No, sorry, it's just... I was
Vegetables
just
are great.
wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
Yeah, steamed broccoli,
No,
sprinkle a
not
bit of
these
lemon
are.
on that.
I meant
It's delicious.
Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
And the racism is
Rinwell,
back.
I don't
Fuck you,
think-
Rinwell.
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Keep talking to Oline, please. Carefully your toes don't fly off from all the feet kicking you're doing.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
That or you may pull your hair out from the hair twirling.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that.
You
All
might
of this
start
walking
barking
is starting
because
to
of
take its
Dolene.
toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
I'm glad that Kuro decided to buy me this game. Oh, and this guy again. Okay. Haven't seen you in a while.
Been looking for you. For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why? Beautiful, precious life. What the? That is all I desire. Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Okay, here I go. Stop! Here. Stop! Lightning thrust! Talon hurricane!
I'm out of ammo.
You're finished!
Well, this guy's gonna be a pain in the ass. I'm assuming this is a scripted battle.
It's unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Swallow blade! You're mine! I'm on it! It's over!
Oh yeah, there's no fucking way I'm beating this guy.
You're mine! Slash! It's over! Lightning thrust! I'm on it! Lightning thrust!
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
This guy's reminding me of Sephiroth crossed with what was the name of the protagonist from Thief? Was that Gabe? I kind of forgot.
Too much! Entertain me.
I'll bring you back from death abyss. Not on my watch. Raging storm. Where are you going?
Armor won't save you!
Yo, maybe we should make use of Dovaline's.
I'll bring you back
Yeah.
from death's abyss.
Okay, that didn't work.
Will this help? Dance in the wind. Sleep now.
Entertain me.
Why aren't you human? To stop you dying? Raging storm.
Hey, Random Mark Zero, what was the name of the main character from Thief? That was Gabe, wasn't it? Never broken a bone before, but somehow twist your foot in a foam pit. All the voice actors sound familiar. You're gonna go. Good night. Okay, that was a lot of information there, but yeah, have a good night, Poima. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow for the Transformers stream. But until then, stay groovy. Have a good night. From where? The Thief game that I streamed before. Yeah, Rinwell, I'm not really feeling bad about you at this point. That I would have felt bad about, though. Yeah, don't... we don't need an owl pot pie. We've got vegetable soup. Get his ass, Shion. Fuck him up, Alphen.
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
You know, that guy's voice actor does sound very familiar. Who the hell is this guy? Hang on. That's
A
not
wretch like you.
that's not Sephiroth's original voice actor, is it? She's not dead. She's not dead. No. Okay, I'll look up the voice actor after this. I don't want to look away from the screen right now.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Oh, come on.
It's okay. And so am I.
Okay, good. The guy from Thief is called Garrett.
It's not
okay.
as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
These two need to kiss already.
I
Come on.
didn't. Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Okay, what's the mystery guy's name from this?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey.
Okay, apparently there's no information on this guy's voice actor. From what I can see, anyway. Does this guy even have an actual name other than Mysterious Swordsman? Valeron Ignacere? Okay. English voice, Joe Zyja. Alright, let's run that through IMDb real quick. Okay, first thing to come up is Fire Emblem. What else has he been in? I'll use Kenji in Persona 3 Reload. Alright. Persona 5 Tactica. A couple Transformers games. Dead Space, Crisis Core, Final Fantasy. A lot of recognizable games, but he hasn't been in any of the, It looks like he just does a bunch of, like, background voices. Soul Calibur 6, Gadok, I played that, but I don't remember who that is. Friday the 13th, the game, okay, more, background voices. Say, it doesn't look like he voices any characters I really know from anything, aside from, again, background voices. Did think for a minute there that was the original Sephiroth voice.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest.
Shut up, Rinwell. Don't talk. Unless you're going to apologize for being a racist piece of shit, don't talk.
Who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Your ass may be fine, but your attitude
First
sure
time
isn't.
I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Okay, why is the owl out? Is there another owl around here? Hey, you know, I actually haven't been back to the owl forest since the first time that I went there. Can we fast travel? Yep, here we go. Let's see what rewards we can get from finding those owls. Time for breakfast. What's on the menu, Random Mark Zero? After I'm done with stream, I'm gonna see about getting some popcorn and a couple of crackle bars. Apple gel, life bottle, orange gel. Fancy a bottle, Noble Blossom, Noble Crimson. Alright. Cool. Sure you would make a good owl perch? I'm sure it would.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I am back in the right area, aren't I? I'm not going backwards again here, right? I think this is the wrong way. Okay, we got another conversation here.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I
Grilled
see.
cheese or
I
oatmeal?
apologize
Alright.
for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit, this is still a little extreme.
Well, I think I
Shionna's
have
got
a
a
viewer
point.
who would volunteer to
you
take
don't
care of
see
him
Renans like her
and
needing
his every
so much
need.
help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
His messy hair looks
She
fine.
sounds like his
Leave that
mom
alone.
rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
It's not like he's asking you to kill the thing, he's asking for the... He's asking to wait for it to molt. You're just looking for an excuse to be racist. I fucking hate you now, Rinwell. It's like a chocolate hazelnut flavor oatmeal. That actually sounds pretty
Do you
good.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh yeah, and this. There is an owl around here. I probably should have done this before going to the forest. You know, I think I only had oatmeal once in my entire life as a child, and I did not like it very much, so I never had it again. Closest thing that I did have are those granola bars, but that's not really oatmeal.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
How was that on his head? A rose? Tulip? Okay, it was a rose. If everybody agrees to hate Rinwell, you can try a new fighting move you came up with. Well, I thought she was okay, except for some of their... Cat! Cat! That's a cat. Cute cat. I want to pet it. Aww. Look at that. Adorable. I want it. Okay, door's locked. Also, I think I lost my train of thought again. Yeah, Rinwell, I was kind of hoping that she would get better over time, but she's still a racist bastard, so,
in the valley?
I don't know if I even want to like her anymore, unless she goes over, like, a drastic change in her character.
They have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
You can try out the fighting move you came up with.
They have us surrounded.
What would that be?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans,
So I know
your
Drunken
work's
Fist,
only
it's
really
like
just
that,
begun,
but with
huh?
a jumping
Yeah.
dropkick, you call it the
This place
flying
seems like it's got a lot of
drunkard's
issues
foot.
to fix.
Are you any good at fighting when you're drunk? I think that would be pretty easy to counter unless you're like Rock Lee levels of great with Drunken Fist style.
Something wrong?
And more
You look
Dohalim.
like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
And meanwhile, Honey OTU is still going feral over Dohalim. You could also use a headbot. It would be called the Knowledge of a Pint. Or Pint? Knowledge of a Pint. Okay. Still don't know which you should do. Chocolate hazelnut flavor, oatmeal, or grilled cheese. Honestly, I'd go for the grilled cheese, personally. Make sure to put capers on it. Grilled cheese with capers is amazing. And if you don't have capers, just
So you're
cut some pieces of
Elfin,
green
are
olive
ya?
up and put that on it.
Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Did yours?
So you're the one who took down the lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
He probably didn't. He
That's
probably...
how.
Yeah.
The chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere.
Is she gonna be a new party member?
Not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The
Yeah,
whole
can we-
reason you're
can we
fighting
kill
is
this
to
guy?
free the Danons in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danons, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
Because they
I'm
don't
not
deserve to
going kill
die.
these bastards.
Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
The point is, we only...
They're my friends.
Yeah, we only kill people who deserve it. As you should.
Friends! Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you knew that. Maybe it's because you and the little lady are friends and more.
Yeah, you deserve that.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danon's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Yeah, that guy needs to be taken down a peg. May I recommend drawing and quartering? Any other votes? You don't have capers? I'd still say go for the grilled cheese. Again, if you don't have capers, I'd say use green olives, and if you don't have those, then
Hey,
just
wait
eat
up.
grilled cheese as it is. Grilled cheese is
Told
awesome.
you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for
You've
what
been
Deadeye
playing more
said in there.
Genshin, help.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest.
Oh,
but
maybe
that's
she's
it.
a
Estaluva,
shapeshifter.
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadeye.
This isn't Deadeye's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral.
Is this gonna be
Don't
like
say I
a
didn't
witch's
warn you.
house deal?
We'll be sure to keep you out of it.
Is the Renin
Before we
Lord
set out,
actually
though,
that guy,
is
and
there anywhere around here
she
we
just
can
like
rest?
switched bodies?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Because he's not a
Oh,
racist
believe
bastard?
me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Yeah, feel bad, Rinwell.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
Dohalim, oh my goodness gracious. Yep. I, figured you were still going to be, infatuated with him.
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Well, we're gonna
Hopefully
ignore
it's
him
nothing
for
that'll
now.
be too hard to deal with.
You know, if this game is gonna be one of those deals where it's like, if you go beyond this point, you're, gonna leave other quests unfinished, then maybe we'll do a stream where we will just do side quests before going on to the ending.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Yeah, but not for a long while, at least. Also, I'm getting turned around again. Which way are we going? Oh, rest at the inn. Okay. Dohalim, your glorious king.
I get the feeling Deadeye'm signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
Also, hang on a sec.
And yet,
I'm going to
despite the toll of his actions,
switch out to my
none
other
of the Danas
headset
we've
because
seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least.
when we end stream in about
If
an hour, we're
anything,
going
they
to end
may
up
well
doing a
consider him
raid,
a hero,
and
which would say a great deal
want to
toward
be
how
able
deeply
to
they
hear
resented
my
the Renans
desktop
here.
when we do that.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
This will just take me minutes to
Yeah, I
swap
don't
them
either.
around.
Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niaz, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different.
Okay, there we go.
I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
Whoops. Okay, I did not want to go in that direction.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
No we're not. We're actually going to the inn.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Also,
Well,
are we
see
actually
what
going to
they
be
have
able
to
to get our
say.
3 hours in tonight without, like, going into overtime? I think we may. I guess, what time did I start this? I definitely started earlier than I normally do. Dad ended up going to sleep early, so we weren't able to, finish up the movie that we were watching. Close to 2 hours? Yeah. Then we'll get our 3 hours in and end at our normal time, because I'm going to be ending around 3 o'clock, which is an hour from now. Well,
Hey,
hour and 5 minutes
If
from
we
now,
find
anyway.
anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Oh, this is something that I didn't say earlier, but show Cosmic Kuroneko support. He is a very good friend, and he is practically a brother to me, so, yeah, this is not a request, this is a command. Support him. Support him or else. I don't know what the or else is, but support him regardless. Are you the blazing sword of Calaglia? You're welcome to stay here if you like, but just don't cause any trouble while you're here, understand?
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree.
You know, I think
This
these
realm isn't going
Razer
to be
headphones
truly
are
safe
actually
as
more
long as that
comfortable
Lord
than
is still
the
running
TV
around out
headphones
there.
that I was using.
We need to act.
Fine
These
by
fit
me.
over the years a lot
Isn't
snugger.
Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we
Or
decide
else
to
is
do,
that we
though,
take your
should
balls.
take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped
maybe.
since Menancia.
What's wrong with you, Shion?
Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Kiss, kiss,
Have it
kiss,
your way.
kiss.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
Cute smile. She's so precious. Now they kiss? Unfortunately not yet, but it's gotta be coming.
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
Shut up, Rinwell. Brother of your brother Vincent is a brother of yours as well. Yeah, Cosmic Corone Echo, he is he's awesome.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
I honestly wish that he would move in with
I
us
see
if
someone who
we
looks
had more
troubled
room
about
around the
something.
house.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
Like, initially, my parents were suggesting invite him to stay with us because I guess his mom isn't the best off financially. She actually got
Stay
in some
sharp.
trouble with
We're going in.
some sort of evasion with paying on paying for one of her cars. So my brother was supposed to be out of the house around this summer, like before he ended up breaking up with his girlfriend. He was supposed to be out of here, and we were talking like, oh well, once he's out of here, why don't you invite Kuro over, he can stay with us, and I was all for that idea. But unfortunately, the bastard stuck around, so yeah, that's not happening now. Okay, am I even going the right way again? Estaluva Forest. Screw my baby bro, make him homeless if you survived his bitch ass can too. There were so many opportunities for him to be kicked out in the past. Problem is that he's enabled and he knows how to manipulate, so yeah. We are stuck with him.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
You know what? Fuck it. Let's beat up the Zoogles.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Not today! Quiver Dragon! Through escape! Driving thrust! Swallow Day! I owe you one! You're finished! Got fire!
I've got
What about murder? No.
All yours! Eagle Dive! Flaming thrust! Shattering Stardust!
Yeah, I'm not gonna go that far, no. And I know this is gonna sound horrible, but I honestly wouldn't cry too much if he was done in. Like, it's mainly the, anti-Semitism and racism that I don't like. Like, the fact that I was emotionally tormented by him for the majority of my life is one thing. I can get over that. I don't really care about it, but, all his talking about, how bad the Jews are, about how bad black people are, about how, he hates Indians, that stuff, it's just like, just please shut the fuck up, will you?
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be.
Like,
in this world.
did you see that review that I did of the, Morimiya middle school shooting game? Because I actually did include a picture of him wearing his, fucking Nazi battle flag when I was talking about, that one, instance of, where I was at a dark point in my life and the people who were screwing me over.
Let me know if you need healing.
Kick him out, racism not tolerated. My parents wouldn't kick him out when he threatened to gun me down, so they're not gonna kick him out for that either. Oh, that was another thing. When we were going to Japan on vacation, there was the stupidest thing he threatened to shoot me over too. He got pissed off that I wore a pair of his glasses that he bought for the Japan trip. Like, he said, I don't want you to ruin my glasses. When I ended up wearing them, he took brand new glasses too, where they were expensive things too. He broke them and then he threatened to shoot me just for wearing them when he didn't want me to wear them. Like, there is no salvation for somebody as evil as him, and I just don't give a fuck anymore. Yeah, I would agree with that, yes. But yeah, let's not go on a tangent about that anymore. Let's try to focus on the quest. Still don't know how to find this forest. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to be going?
I need something to eat.
If he threatens you, you're ready for it. Honestly, I should have called the police. After he threatened me, I should have called the police about that. Not gonna lie, you've been tuning out of the stream and you're just like, huh? Yeah, I was talking about how I wanted Cosmic Girl Neko to move in with us, and how my brother should have been out of the house by this point. And then I went on a bit of a tangent again, as I normally do when I'm talking about him, about how horrible he is, how he's part of the reason why I had the issues that I had, and about his racism, so, yeah.
Over so soon?
Moving on. We're taking your balls, honey, up to you. No. Honey to you is, she is pardoned and absolved of, any potential crimes that she would commit. We are not gonna hurt her in any way whatsoever. Not your balls. Don't worry, you're safe. I think I'm going the wrong way again, or maybe... Yeah, let's keep going forward, see if this is the, route to the forest. Oh, wait, no, this is, yeah, this is that one place that was blocked off, isn't it?
You guys want to rest here?
Oh, wait, no, there was another pathway. Okay. How the fuck did I miss that the first time around? Oh, wait, no, it's still blocked off. Never mind. So, how's Genshin going for you, honey OTU? Like, I'm assuming that's what you were tuned out playing while you were, zoned out of the conversation. Able to redeem a 5-star character? Groovy. Yeah, once I get caught up with Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai, I'll see about possibly doing more Genshin streams in the future. You've been trying to redeem your account to make it bearable. Alright. Hopefully that works out for you. Man, where the fuck am I going? You'd say log in soon so I'm able to redeem a 5-star character? Well, I'd have to install it on my PlayStation first, and then I'd have to go through a couple of updates, so... maybe I'll do that after stream. Maybe. Darkwing headquarters. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Yeah, navigating this map is kind of a pain in the ass for me. Akfotel Hills. I don't know where that is. Take the west exit to the one near the campgrounds to get to the forest. Okay. I am so fucking lost right now. Events only for 40 days? Alright. Yeah, I'll see about doing that again after stream. You're just gonna be dum-dum, give you gum-gum, talking for the entire stream and laugh your ass off? That may get annoying fairly quickly, Random R0. But I guess it isn't really breaking a rule, so yeah, go ahead and knock yourself out.
Okay, here I go. Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. If it's in the sky,
But be warned, you are not going to be getting any gum-gum.
Here's evil. There you are. Art expert coming through.
Nah, you said you want to do that for one of my streams. Well, this is one of my streams.
Well, we're on the home stretch
So,
now.
what's hindering you?
I'm quite aware with that wheel reminding me.
Oh, for the entire thing, okay. Well, you'll have your opportunity again when I do Transformers. Assuming that you tune in for that.
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't you?
Not really
Yo, that's actually
close
something
quarters
else I
combat.
should probably do after stream, is get that set up.
Did you see?
Sure did.
Because with that being
You
a
were taking
Japanese
out
game,
Kisara
I
from
am going to
behind.
have to go into the settings and change it around. Because apparently that one does actually have settings change the dialogue to English. Unlike the Rosario Vampire one, which is completely Japanese. And I should really start learning my kanji before I get around to doing that.
We seem to have come
Because
across
once
something
Persona 3
a little
Reload is
unusual.
done, Rosario Vampire is going to be the next thing on the list. Okay, this is not the right way. I don't think. Gonna head out and need to do some chores. Well, I hope you'll stay lurking, at least, for when I do the raid later. But, good luck with the chores, Random Mark Zero, and stay groovy.
Finally, some open space again.
Oh, that was where the owl was. Okay.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
It's probably just deja vu. We've been here how many times already? You're still trying to find the text home? That's something else that I need to do after stream, is help you find that.
I hope I live long enough to regret this. Flaming thrust! Swallow blade! Flying freak! They just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
I owe you one. I'm not done! Dazzle!
Now! Annihilation! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'll take you all on!
Here's evil!
Slash!
Here's the freeze lancer!
It's over! Dazzle! Here I come!
The astral energy is surging around me.
How do you even know about all that astrally stuff?
Same way I know what you do in the middle of the night.
What? Are you serious?
Okay, so Rinwell is a perv. Okay. You got a point back, Rinwell. You still need to shut the fuck up for being a racist, though. Hello, Uwu person. How are you doing?
What's with that shining foe over there?
Actually, Uwu person, if you could do me a big favor, do you have Twitch? We're gonna be doing a raid later on, and, if you're gonna be sticking around, I want to see if you will be a part of that raid. Doing good. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. Came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. Tempest Stone. Groovy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Starting to get better with landing those Stardust attacks. Who am I rating that I'm asking everyone to join? It's that rat VTuber who was playing the Silent Hill game that I told you about before. That's actually what she's streaming right now. It's, Silent Hill 4 that she's on now. She's kind of like a combination of me and, Chibi Doki.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Vanna? Not to a Renin?
You do have Twitch, but it's buggy for you? Oh, alright. Well, at the very least, keep the tab open and watch me on YouTube if you want.
I was only trying to be nice.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
It was a couple streams ago I said that if I had enough people tune in, I'd see about bringing community over. And you know me when I make a promise, I'm not really one to break them.
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Okay, so the map action was just that injured person. I still have no idea where this forest is. Let's take a look again. Aquafodal Hills. Okay, and that's the place that was blocked off. Man, why couldn't they just make this map like the one from Skyrim? Why's it gotta be this much of a pain in the ass? Yep, let's go back to the city. What was the last part when I said keep something open?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I said at least keep the Twitch tab open for when we do the raid later. You can continue watching from YouTube, but I would like to bring over more than just the 3 other people aside from myself. I'd feel a little goofy if I just brought myself over along with one other person. Not that they would mind, it just, like, to me, that just seems kind of goofy.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
You feel like
Well,
Skyrim's
see
more
what
of a
they have
pain
to
in the
say.
ass, this is more linear? Well, I'm talking about navigating the map. At least, that's easier. Not for me, anyway. Too bad, be goofy. Alright.
Huh? I think someone's calling out for us.
They could have something they need from us.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Is it past this point? Oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, let's look up a video, see how we can navigate. Where? Okay, I am a straight-up dumbass. Alright. Okay. Time to go back there again.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Literally right here. Walked past that door so many times, I just didn't even look in that direction. Hey, Honey OT, when are those emotes going to be done? Because I think now is the appropriate time for a bonk emote. On account of me being a dumbass and all.
got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Oh, now you know what it feels
Don't
like
get
to be a
blown
cat.
away, okay?
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah. It's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
We should be able to cook here.
I feel all bent out of shape.
Man, I kind of want to make the cheese fondue. Kind of want to make one of those in real life, too. Vegetable juice. That looks like a cocktail. Well, vegetable soup it is. You know what? Law, you can make it this time.
Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think?
Let's talk with Dohalim.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality.
Woof, woof, woof.
I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I knew you were going to react
I would
to
like
that.
to think so. The path ahead is dark.
You're back and Star Wars Outlaws just
I
dropped.
merely pray that I shan't fall down any
Well,
holes along
I'm
the
not
way.
going to be playing it.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow.
May see about picking up Black Myth Wukong, though.
Shall we get moving?
Bark, 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 woof, 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 ow. That's the same thing that I said about that girl doing the, Thorn Harvester cosplay. He's hot and his voice is silky smooth. I like his hair. His hair is nice. Oh, okay, Okay, that's why I'm not able to make any of these swords. Like, I have all the parts except for, like, the base swords. Alright. Okay, I can't create that because now I'm missing other components. Let's see, Galewing, Round Fang. Damn, I probably shouldn't have sold those swords before. Sunday from Honkai, man, he can manipulate you anytime. This is a joke, you swear.
I always love the sound of
If you say so, Honey-O to you, but, even if it wasn't a joke, I'm not gonna judge. Alright, we finally found the damned forest. That only took about a half hour. He can manipulate you too. Don't really know anything about this Honkai guy you keep talking about.
You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy.
I like Dohalim's hair.
Something's not quite right about
that's the
this
one thing that I'll
place.
say
How are you able to
positive
pick up
about
on all
him.
this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself.
I mean, he's a cool
Perhaps
character,
her Denon
but
bloodline has something to do with it.
voice, I don't know.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Uncultured? Fuck off.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Well, we'll look in a second. I think this is going to be more Dohalim dialogue. Maybe.
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook,
Oh.
you can fix weapons.
No,
I
it's,
feel like there's practically
Kisara.
nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
Sick burn.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Legil were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Legil is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that he's dead now. Okay, and we got another one.
Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but... frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but
Kisara here is
it's
totally
still
the
kind
mom of the group.
embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
You sound like a mom.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
God Sunday, God Dohalim.
I just don't know, man.
Okay, and it's
Don't know
lost
what?
turn this time.
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too.
They totally body
But he's got
swapped.
an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niaz is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
You're going feral over Sunday right now.
The whole thing feels weird.
Is that
in a
what you
way.
just sent me?
It's a
Is
weird
it
kind of
something,
feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels
something Sunday
happy.
related? Let's take a look.
Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
Oh, that's cool hairstyle. I like that. It's like he's got wings growing out of his head. Nice. Hoy, who exactly is the raid for? Her name is Kabo Chikai, I believe. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She is a rat VTuber who I learned about when she was doing Silent Hill 3 streams, and now she is on to Silent Hill 4. Just like I said earlier in the stream, basically she kind of reminds me of myself mixed with Chibi Doki, and she's fun to watch. So that's why I want to raid her after I'm done. Oh, those are wings? Oh, cool. Elevator stuck. Damn it, what the hell did the Renins do to it? We're not getting out of here unless we find a way around it. Why don't we look around and see if there's anything useful? A wise idea. Perhaps we'll find another way down. That alright with you, Shion? Sure. He has wings by his ears and ears by his hips. Huh, that's interesting. Oh, you meant wings by his hips. Okay. I initially thought that's what you meant, but, oh, ears on the hips, that does... This! Okay, that... I thought I was about to die there.
There.
No fall damage in this game, it seems. thinking about his sister Robin, who also has the same thing going, is she as cute as he is?
Their hide as thick as armor.
No armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Sleep now.
Can't get out of this!
The only difference is she can use her wings while his are clipped. Oh well, that's unfortunate.
I really owe you one.
Here I go.
Not today!
In here.
Dazzle!
Get underwear with me.
What's this?
Crossblade.
I'm on! Pretty still!
Here goes. Hear me, slave. Don't mind if I do. Burning.
I can carve through armor!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
We're cleaning house. Let me take the rest of them.
Wow, someone's feeling lively.
Extremely depressing, but you think that I would like it?
Look sharp!
Alright.
Lightning fighter blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
You're only getting both
Lightning throw! You're finished!
Now we're not.
You're
Does it? It's over. No further.
Dragon shout! Take this! Flaming thrust!
Radiant.
Rewind!
I'll stop your movement.
And all
A lot of people draw connections to Panacani with the third semester of
Is this as
5
valuable as I
Royal.
think it is?
Panacani. I don't think I'm saying that name right, and I do not remember who that is. Okay, elevator's working again, groovy. Nothing useful to loot, though. Kani is the location you get to in Honkai. Oh, okay. Yeah, for a minute there I thought that you were saying that was, like, a name from Persona 5, and I was like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Granted, it's after Belobog and another planet. Ah. Also Coney, like Coney Island. Oh, okay. However you spell it. I think you spelled it right.
This place goes pretty deep underground.
It was probably built that way so it could still be used, even if the above-ground portion got destroyed.
Perhaps that's why it's still here, and why it was made into her hideout.
And now
It
I'm
would certainly
being
stand to
reminded of
reason.
Oblivion and Skyrim again. I want to play those games again. Oh, I still need to finish Daggerfall. I kind of left that game hanging for the longest time. It is going to be a long fucking time before I get back into doing the Elder Scrolls games. Okay, which way are we going now? Trying to think of what to play because you don't want to be burned out with Genshin. May I recommend Final Fantasy XVI so we can continue to talk about that game?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Dazzle! Take this!
Here's a healer!
Damn it!
If it curls up, time to get
charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Back in there to defend me!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Don't know if you want to fully dedicate time tonight, only because you need to raise the volume of your TV to listen to it, and it gets loud at 5 volume. Why don't you see about getting TV headphones? Yo, honestly, I'm probably going to be using my Razer Ripsaw headphones for the foreseeable future, so if you want the TV headphones that I have, I could ship them out to you. Your TV is old. So is mine. I mean, mine still has the RCA cables in it.
Be still! Start up! I'm on it! Watch it! It's over!
Glacial Spear. Here's evil.
Take that!
You're good. What, are you afraid I have cooties or something?
Take this! It's over! Here I come! First strike! No escape! Be still!
Eagle
You're on!
Burning. Glacial Spear.
You're mine!
Here's evil. Dance in the wind.
It's like that weird stage of not a smart TV, but it's big. That's what I'm playing on right now, actually. Like, it has HDMI and it still has the RCA cables as well.
She's not really built for close quarters combat.
Look sharp!
The RCA is actually what I have my PS2 hooked up to. Oh wait, no, that's not true, actually. Yeah, the RCA cable's actually hooked up to an adapter. I think it's either the PS3 or the Wii that's hooked up like that. You're probably gonna play Royal to get through it? Alright, fair enough. Okay, let's not focus on fishing for the time being, because we're probably never going to do that again. Increase critical damage? Okay, that's sold.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away like a chicken?
Rinwell, shut up.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Shut up, Rinwell. You're not allowed to have ideas. Work on educating yourself and not being racist, then you can talk.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Start up! I'm on it! I'm not done! Start up! You're mine! Flying free! Why can't they just
The enemy wields arts.
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Hey, that's now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Stupid!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Armor won't save you!
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
Do it!
It's over!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Dazzle! You're mine! You're finished! Start up! Take this! No escape! Flaming thrust!
First aid! Heal force! Raging cascade!
You're finished!
Spread!
No escape! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Primed and ready. Far enough! Here!
Did he just say rip and tear?
Dazzle!
I did not know we would be getting a Doom reference in this game.
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Yeah, that's something else I'm going to have to see about doing in the future on this channel. streaming the first 3 Doom games. And maybe Doom Eternal, but the 2016 one I really did not care for all that much. You know, whenever I would play those games in my leisure time, I'd always end up stepping away from them, because I'd eventually end up getting bored. I think the only one that I ever really played to completion and I ended up skipping 1 or 2 levels was the original Doom. And I think the reason behind that is just I've been spoiled by Halo. And somewhere out there, Civ 11 just had a murderous intent. After I said that.
That's my cue.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Eat this! You're
I'm out of this ends
Keep forgetting to use that Mirage ability.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
It still worked out in the end.
I need to be stronger.
You're on your phone now, so you can play Royal? Wait, what? What do you mean by that?
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Oh wait, am I supposed to go all the way back to the top? Yeah, may as well check the map. And once again, I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. Oh, that's... I kept going down, that's why. I am so fucking stupid. Yeah, ground floor, that's where I was supposed to be heading, I think. Yeah. Or am I being dumb now, and was that actually where I was supposed to be heading? A little ooped. Yeah, once again, I think the bonk emote would come in handy right about now. And all these Zoogles are back again, so we're gonna have to fight all these assholes. Unless there is a way to sneak around. Can we get past you? Can we? Okay, that is where we were before as well.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret it.
It's over! Swallow blade!
Damn it.
Take it! Swallow blade! You're finished! No escape! You're finished! Take this!
It's almost too strong. Then I'll split it open.
Be my guest! Infernal turret!
I'll stop its charge.
Well, looks like I'm not gonna be able to do the raid now, since, there's nobody on Twitch.
Eat this!
Yeah, as soon as we're done with this battle here, I think we're gonna save and shut down, because it's getting close to that time. No need to apologize. There's always next time.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Totally! In an instant! Impact claw!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
Don't be stingy with it, Law. Could help in a pinch. But, yeah, this is where we're gonna see about saving and shutting down. It's only like 2 minutes until we hit the 3-hour mark, so, yeah, not a lot of time lost there. And, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be playing that Japanese Transformers game. After I end stream, I'm gonna see about tweaking these settings so I can actually read what I'm supposed to be doing in that game. And I think the dialogue is already in English, which, like, the voice acting anyway. Yeah, that's default in English, which is kind of weird. As for Sunday, we're going to be doing more Persona 3 Reload, possibly some more Conker's Bad Fur Day during the weekday. That's probably also going to be on Sunday. Since Monday is going to be Labor Day, we may end up doing a stream then as well, but I don't know what that's going to be if we do end up doing that. If I end up getting that Game Shark memory card in, we'll see about doing Drakengard again. We'll finally be able to finish up that game, and then we can start playing... what was the game that Randomark0 wanted me to play? Half-Life, yeah. Start playing Half-Life, and then after that we can move on to either Ocarina of Time or, that Mask one that Uwu person wanted me to play, but, yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff the Gamer, Poema, who else tuned in? Uwu Person, Cosmic Kuro Neko, and Honey OTU. I think that was everybody. Yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, and here endeth the stream. Until next time, stay groovy.